Finally, we're out of the cold.
Whoop, whoop, yeah.
We got keys to our room, but they said our room isn't ready. This means that this hotel is already going off to a horrible experience. People out treating us special even though I'm a Disney World member exclusive. I pay $50 a month to be a part of the Disney World group.
I've been telling you that's a scam. It's not even associated with Disney, the thing that you're paying towards.
I pay $50 so they treat me good at these
That's
resorts.
from a random Facebook group, fan club.
Nothing bad actually has happened. I wanted an excuse to be negative.
I'm so hungry.
If you're so hungry, then you probably should eat. After strolling around, we found the food place. It's called Landscape of Flavors. Kind of the type of thing where it's like a school cafeteria. I got a Greek salad because I am Greek.
Wait, is that what your 23andMe said? Or more like spiritually? Because I'm okay with both. I don't think your 23andMe needs to say it for you to identify as Greek. I went to the little burger sandwich area and got a grilled chicken sandwich, but you guys, look at that big piece of mozzarella on there. Oh. Just like Dan and Shay saying, I'm speechless.
I'm speechless. Trendy moment of the video. Audience attention is probably gonna get to a high at this point. Jacob eats a spicy pepper.
Jacob, are you sure? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. He's doing it. Uh-oh. Jacob, you're being crazy.
I need the bottle. We haven't said where we're at right now. We're at the Disney World's Out of Animation Resort. Some people have said that we are out of animation. This is the most over-the-top themed Disney resort.
Also, I don't want to alarm you, but did you scratch your neck or did a demon? I just want to know if I should contact a local demonologist.
It's probably from the cold room, Matt.
I'm a big fan of Disney animation. I actually grew up watching all the movies.
Everyone. This Disney resort has 4 movies it's based off of. First of all is Hustlers, the Jennifer Lopez movie that Cardi B was in. I'm just joking. I wish they made a hotel based off that movie though.
People don't talk about that movie enough.
Raise your hand if you liked it. Cars, the movie, Lightning McQueen. Vroom, vroom. It's like we're in the desert in this part of the resort. Can we all admit that this movie made us all realize that vehicles can be attractive?
You understand that one guy on My Strange Addiction now? Who was dating his car?
Yeah, because it's like his blue eyes.
Oh, he really has a personality.
I think you might be getting in trouble by the sheriff, Lucas.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh. If you liked that vehicle when you were younger, that means that you were straight.
Oh, yeah, in case you're wondering what you are.
Yeah.
The
Little Mermaid. Ariel! It's kind of ironic. Little Mermaid, but she doesn't look little there. Oh my gosh, is this a comb? Do you guys remember that joke from the movie?
Oh, yeah.
Are you zooted?
Dude, I'm stoned. Oh, Finding Nemo. Oh, we're underwater. Yeah, a bunch of fish. Just like very like ocean vibes. Thumbs up if you've never seen a turtle that big.
Comment turtle if you think that's insane too.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1. That should have been enough time for them to comment it.
I just love the fun. Oh, it just stung me. Wait, this is an actual stingray? Oh my gosh. It just stung me again.
It's happy hurting you.
Ow, okay, let's move.
And Simba. AKA The Lion King. Is that probably the most popular Disney movie? Or has Frozen overtaken it? Or Moana?
You could kind of say all of these Disney movies are kind of retro now because these new Disney movies have taken over.
That's true. I mean, they need no hate to Ariel, but I think she might be a has-been.
These bitches washed up and there's no soap involved. Hope a foul. I know they hope I fall, but tell them winning is my protocol.
Daddy Mufasa.
It just is weird being in places like this because everything around you is fake. Like when we first walked past this, I actually thought for a second, oh my gosh, there's a rock. But then it just is part of the Lion King hotel. Then it makes me think like, is this grass even real? I think it is.
Is that squirrel real? Are any of these people real?
Underwater!
I'm suffocating.
I can't breathe when I'm underwater. Okay, now we can breathe. This is one of the bathrooms. We got a room with 2 bathrooms?
I'm actually calling this one as mine. It kind of feels like you're in someone's basement bathroom in the Midwest.
Fish are friends. Oh, so maybe we shouldn't have salmon and stuff because they're our friends. It looks like It looks like you can open this. Like for a second, I actually thought this would like lead to an aquarium or something.
Oh, those details. Sea lights, is that kind of what that is? Boat lights?
This is the next bathroom in the hotel room.
This is the primary bathroom, as you can probably tell from this fancy door, fancy glass. It's not a childish shower curtain, this is upscale. Don't look in there too much, Jacob. I don't want you getting worried about that stuff.
I hate myself. Some people would say that it's an act of rebellion, someone like me loving myself, because they could never picture loving themselves if they were me. So every day I'm doing a silent protest, kinda.
That probably would be shocking to a lot of people.
This was the one room left in the hotel. It's a Finding Nemo family suite. Yeah, we didn't.
Sweet.
We don't need it because it fits 6 people. There's technically 3 beds in this room. You could make 3 beds.
I love how over the top this theming is. Like everything, even the lamp, they don't just have a regular lamp.
It's like those things at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, the tentacle things.
There's a fish behind us.
Look, even the light fixture is Bubbles or something?
Like, Bubbles in the ocean?
Isn't there someone in the movie named Bubbles? And like she like creams, like she squirts out this fluid. Remember she's like, ugh, I just got scared and like goes.
Yes, I've watched Finding Nemo so many times. I watched Finding Dory. Like I kind of forgot about the whole movie, if I'm being completely honest.
I remember this one more than Cars. Should we look at the view?
Oh yeah, let's see this crazy Florida ocean view. Whoa, underwater storage things. There's even a kitchenette. By the way, I'm not using the word kitchenette. That's not really in my vocabulary, but I'm pretty sure they describe it as a kitchenette. This reminds me so much of a dentist. Oh, wait, does it remind me so much of a dentist? Because that part of the movie is getting invigorated in my brain. There's a whole dentist.
Oh yeah, in Sydney, Australia.
It's perfect that we're staying in this room because we're 2 boys and as you may know, boys like blue, girls like pink.
That's why I felt at peace here.
2 whole nights of our life are gonna be spent in this Finding Nemo family suite. More bubbles. Wait, I wanna see these bubbles lit up. Is the big bedroom. Oh my gosh.
I always hear people raving about how Disney has room under the beds for storage.
People love that feature.
Yeah.
I have a vision that these are gonna be the 2 best nights of our entire life.
I kind of could see that.
But weirdly, I've always thought I belong in the ocean. And you've actually told me that you think that you are actually a seahorse internally. Your soul's a seahorse, so this is really gonna help us in life, I think.
I do feel like I'm living in SpongeBob land. I know this isn't SpongeBob themed, but just how colorful and bright everything is. I feel like I'm in Bikini Bottom.
It's not SpongeBob themed.
So this is supposed to be the most happy place on Earth, but If that's the case, tell me why they have a safe. There's burglary in this universe. Even at the happiest place on Earth, you have to lock up your valuables for fear of robbings.
I guess unfortunately, some people's happiest selves is being a kleptomaniac, and we have to accept that, okay? So what are you doing right now?
I am just about to shower. So I'm getting my clothes ready. Is that okay?
You're going to shower right now at 4 o'clock in the afternoon?
Yeah, since we woke up at 5 a.m. to get on the flight to come here, I actually haven't even brushed my teeth yet, so I do kind of want to get clean.
Okay, but if you're showering, does that mean that you aren't gonna go in the Blue Lagoon, which is the biggest pool at a Walt Disney World resort? It's at this resort that we're at right now.
You're actually supposed to shower before you go in, especially if you've had diarrhea in the last 30 days, which I have. And what if I slipped and then fell on a baby? Like, I don't want that on my conscience.
How are you gonna take a shower if we're already underwater?
Even Ariel would have to wipe up every now and then, right? Like, that would be gross if she never showered.
I fell into Lucas's trap of showering. I was really against it at first, but then I realized I might as well shower. And once I got in the shower, got clean, finally the Disney visions were coming to me. I started to feel like a princess. I started to realize that even though you can feel so shriveled up in the inside, one thing can fix it. And for me today, it was a shower. I'm a princess! And you guys can all say, no, you're not a princess, but I believe I am a princess, so I am a princess.
Should we put on our fairy princess dresses and run around this resort?
I would, but I know people are gonna yell hate speech at us if we do that. I'm talking bloodlines. I love him.
He needs to have a comeback, guys. I know you want it. I know you want it.
I'm talking bloodline.
So gross.
These are the hallways in the Finding Nemo hotel. It just reminds me of like a Holiday Inn, but mildly themed.
You can smell chlorine. To all the kids in high school who didn't vote for me for homecoming king, I'm at Disney. Where are you? Where are you? I'm at Disney.
And I know you're just working a dead-end job and you wish you were me, but it's funny how the tables turn like that.
I'm at the Art of Animation Hotel.
Okay, right now it's about 6 o'clock and we're kind of just gonna lay low because we've kind of noticed that people are coming home from the theme parks. They're in a bad mood because their kids have been yelling at them the whole day. So I'm just kind of scared that people are gonna start getting violent, but we're just gonna lay low for right now.
Keep our voices at a low volume. We don't want to irritate anyone even further.
I just saw a little boy tug on his mom's hair, so I think we kind of should just lay low. We don't want to get involved somehow. Little fun facts, little across the resort. The Lion King was one of the first Disney films to use computer character animation, and it took about 3 years to create the Wild Beast Stampede.
Why don't they have a fun fact around here that the creator of Lion King's wife is a Real Housewife of Beverly Hills?
I know.
That's what people care about.
That's something that I'm interested in. We chose the wrong resort because right across the way is the Pop Century Resort, and it seems like way more my vibe. All tie-dye, psychedelic. I think it's like themed after different eras, different decades or something. I just now realized it's kind of ironic because I'm wearing a tie-dye t-shirt, so it all makes sense now. I take back everything I just said. I just was pushing the grass is always greener on the other side narrative. I'm fine with the present moment.
Oh, it's just a squirrel. That was running towards us, and I thought it was a little monkey.
I wasn't even thinking for myself. I just saw you take a step back, so then I just pictured a T-Rex running towards us.
We were discussing who are these dogs on either side of me, but I think they're Lady and the Tramp.
For dinner tonight, we went to Landscape of Flavors again, simply because that's actually the only place you can get an actual meal at the resort.
We thought maybe they would switch it up for dinner, but it was all the same.
I got a meatball sub, and you got kind of a elegant meal.
Yeah, I got build your own entree with chicken, broccoli, and mashed taters.
And I am gonna have a little halo moment right now and kind of just say that I just think these cafeterias at these Disney resorts are so dumb. Because both of these meals were like $40, but all it is frozen food.
The first taste I got was plastic, which I kind of like.
It just feels like I'm in a dream right now. I'm eating dinner, and there's a bunch of children's music being played. There's a movie Under the Stars happening right now.
You had to sit on the grass, and there's nothing more painful than having to hold your back up, sitting.
Oh, I cannot hold my back up.
That is just painful. I don't get how those people like who do meditation do that.
Anyways, you get a bunch of free Disney movies.
Okay, time to see if this bed is up to my standards. Doesn't it seem like such a sitcom thing, having this in your wall?
Oh yeah, this one doesn't have any Cheeto dust on it. That is cool that, like, yeah, Finding Nemo's behind you.
No one pooped in it or anything?
Okay, I'm surprised they actually cleaned it. It's approved by the bougie Lucas C.
I like this. But now I'm sleeping closer to the door, so if a kidnapper comes, I'll be the first one to get kidnapped. Or would they maybe look at me and think, maybe I can do better and keep going?
I've never been a kidnapper, so I can't really go inside the brain, but that could be a possibility.
Now it's time to see if this is different than the main bed. Obviously it is, right?
I think the main bed would be a little bit better, maybe, because it looks thicker. If you look at that bed, it looks thicker than this bed. Oh, okay, so this one's more of a what do you call it? Like a spring mattress.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it is different.
But like, do you think anyone's better? Like, does this one feel way more luxurious to you?
If I'm being completely honest, that one's a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah.
If you're not satisfied with it, you could try the sofa bed.
Those gross me out, because I always picture like a bunch of French fries in there, because that's how our family's was. Food would fall into it.
Okay, well, have a good night in there. If you wake up and you think you can't breathe, it's not because of a nightmare, it's probably because you're underwater and you forgot you were underwater.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's gonna be hard to sleep in the middle of the ocean.
We woke up this morning and we started to realize that we spent our whole life thinking that being in a Disney universe would solve every illness and ailment we have in our lives. But we had a mental breakdown after breakfast because we realized both of us still get anxious. Both of us still wet the bed last night. So then we spent the whole day trying to get well, and it hasn't gotten us far. But we're gonna stay the night here one more night and hope we can find some truth in this weird world.
It's just scary because we thought this was the solution. Now we're sitting in the reality that it's not the solution, so maybe there isn't a solution.
A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. So I had a dream last night that we would go to dance class. We would eat the best breakfast ever. We would have the best day ever. And that's the wish my heart made last night.
I had a dream the world ended and we all slowly ran out of oxygen.
So it's 9 o'clock and that's when the dance wellness thing starts, but we just walked past it and no one's there. So it sounds like kind of uncomfortable going if it's just us two.
Yeah, it seems like too much.
Too much what?
Just pressure. And also I don't want to do it.
Yeah, it's about like 9:05 now and no one has showed up yet. I thought a bunch of families would show up, but it kind of shows that no one really likes doing anything anymore.
And then also think about 9 a.m. No one wants to dance at that hour. Even parents are like, I don't want to deal with it.
We are back at the Landscape of Flavors. They have a bunch of breakfast food. When we were in line, someone asked Lucas, are you ready for the adventure today? And We are ready for the adventure today.
He was like so into it. I loved it. It was like this grandpa.
I got the avocado breakfast bowl, and I've already had this before on another trip to Disney because we're Disney adults now, and I didn't really like it, but I thought I might like it. And I also got a cold brew.
I got the number one, which I think is the Bounty Hunter plate. Is that what it was? Something like that.
Yeah, something.
I actually was dreaming about a Mickey one. It's the classic.
What even is
I'm not
that?
even kidding. Who is that? Is that the sun guy from I Saw the
Oh.
TV Glow?
That's someone from Finding Nemo, if you flip it around. Not easy it?
Oh yeah, it's kind of like Oh, now I see it. I was gonna say it's kind of abstract, but it actually isn't at all. That's just the fish from The Little Mermaid, right?
Yeah. Okay, and that's all for breakfast for today because you guys already know what it tastes like. You don't even need to describe it.
Yeah.
This was kind of a nice place to stay. I like the theme. The food to me is just gross. It's not like gross, but I just don't like it. It's safe though, which is a good thing.
Yeah, like no one beat us up, tripped us, we didn't get
A
robbed.
swally. But now it's time to leave the vast ocean and go on land. I'm so excited to breathe. Although it was fun finding Nemo.
Just like Ariel, the animated girl, we're gonna go to shore.
I can breathe now.
Yes.